Boomhauer69 here, and today we're going to be talking about the Gas One Butane Stove. Hey everybody, Boomhauer69 here, and today Boomhauer's gonna do a video about this right here, the Gas One Butane Stove. This, if you don't know what it is, it's a portable gas stove that takes these right here, little butane fuel canisters. These ones you can usually get relatively cheaper than the propane stoves out there, like this one right here, the Coleman 2-burner stove, and you can usually get these canisters a little cheaper than these right here, the green bottle propane a lot of times. Usually you can get like these, I can get a bunch of these for like, I think get like 4 of these for $5 or 5 for 5 or something like that. You can get them relatively cheaper than, again, these right here, the green bottle propane. Now, the reason why I got this in the first place is to replace one that I had about 4 or 5 years ago that I made a mistake and left outside, and it got rusty, and I threw it in the trash and stuff, and I hadn't had one since. And I really like butane stoves because, and like I said, the price for the fuel and the price for the stove itself, you can get these relatively cheap for around $20 real easy and stuff, and they're a lot cheaper than those big old propane gas stoves that are also common as well, them 2-burner ones. This is a 1-burner stove, and this is the case that it came in. The other one I had, I can't remember what brand that was. I think it might have even been a Gas One, and can't remember because it's been so long since I had it, because I had that back in like 2016. But here's what this looks like and what all comes with. Remove the packaging here. This is what the stove itself looks like. This over here is where you put your butane, and this is the lid. I call it the lid. This is the burner where you put the grate that you put your pot on and stuff. Or when you store this in the case, you store it upside down like this, so that way you can close up the case. That's how you store it. And then when you want to use it, you just flip this around, and then slides in like that. And so when using these, make sure to read your own use manual. Read the manual and everything about how to operate it. Also comes with a little warranty card. The reason why I got this one, because on Amazon it had pretty good Amazon reviews and stuff, and then plus it was a bundle where they gave you some of these little butane canisters with it as well. So that's why I also got it, because it also came with the butane canisters. But it had pretty good Amazon reviews. There'll be links in the description down below. Now here's what the case looks like. The case is just your standard cheap paper thin plastic, easy to break storage case. So keep that in mind when using this case. You know, that's they put the cheapest case in there, obviously, to cut down on the price. So keep that in mind. These little butane stoves here, a lot of these are just, some of them are just made out of cheap aluminum, like this one is made out of some pretty hefty aluminum. It's got some heft to it, but the real cheap ones are made out of real paper thin, lightweight aluminum. What I like about these is they don't take up a whole lot of space like the propane Coleman, the propane 2-burner gas ones that are common. Those ones take up obviously more room. These take up less room, and the canisters are a lot more easier to store than those green bottle propane canisters and stuff. And another thing is the price. Whereas the propane ones, they're going to run you about $100 to $200, you know, depending on how good of a one you get and stuff. And then, you know, they cost a lot more, and then plus to purchase propane for them, they cost a lot more. Now in these, they do also make a propane version of these as well. They do make those as well, and they even, I think, even sell some converter kits where you can even convert these over to propane if you want to and stuff, whatever. But me, I'm not going to do none of that. I had one of these before. That's another reason why I got this too, but it was just size, price, and everything. I like these because they're more lightweight and easier to lug around, and especially if you're using these in the base camp situation. Now, yeah, obviously this being so big and bulky is not going to be very good for camping or hiking, because, well, it's going to take up it would take up a lot of space in your backpack, and you may not have room for a bunch of these canisters and stuff. So this would not be good for hiking and stuff. You know, they make little backpacking stoves that are perfect for that application and stuff. Matter of fact, here's a picture of that. Those are designed for going backpacking and stuff. But they also, for these, what I like about these is, versus the little backpacking stoves and stuff, is you can easily fit a standard normal kitchen pot or pan on in a frying pan. This is a cast iron skillet. Fits on there perfectly. And this here is a normal pan. This is about a medium size. This is actually a 10 cup 2.5 quarts saucepan, and you can easily do that. One thing I don't recommend doing this with these is over here where you have your butane. I would not have a pan that goes over the butane, just in case the pan heats up, so it won't put any heat on the gas canister and maybe cause like a explosion malfunction. They also, I've seen it, here's what they look like, a little round thingy that you can stick on top of here, and it will turn this little butane stove into a little mini heater. That's why, and I watched a lot of videos where RV campers, people that live in their cars that they modified into RVs or their truck campers or RVs or cargo vans or vans in general that live the nomad lifestyle, they use these sometimes, and that little thingy there, they will use that to heat up their RV and stuff, and a lot of nomaders use these, off-grid nomaders use these for simply because they're easy to store and stuff, and the price, and they're perfect for cooking and also using as a heating element to heat up your little homemade RV and stuff. So really, these are real popular among the nomaders and camping RVer people stuff. And so yeah, and that's perfect for that. And so there's plenty of videos out there on YouTube about these. And now how you simply use this is you open this little door right up here. They have a little hole where you can stick your finger in there to simply open that up, and that's where you put your canister. They have a little tab here that will lock your canister in place. So, and all you do is, of course it's windy out, and we're outside, so we won't be able to see the actual flame, but all you do is you simply open this up and remove the little tab back and lock her in place. And then it has a little button, that little lever that says lock and unlock, and you push that all the way down to lock, That locks your gas in place. Close the door. And then to simply start this, you go all the way down to where it says ignite. Right here where it says ignite. And you crank it until you hear a click. Okay, now it's on. Oh yeah, there's definitely heat coming off of that. Put a pan on here. Yeah, there's heat. Yeah, and you'll see a blue flame when it's on. You won't be able to see it in the video because I'm outdoors here and it'll be a little hard. And then this knob right here is your on and off, and to adjust the temperature of your gas. Do you want max, high, low, whatever. And then you just turn the off when you're done wanting to cook with it. And then when you're done using this, what I recommend doing is taking the canister out and simply going and then put this somewhere else. I do not recommend leaving gas canisters in here, locked in here and stuff and then storing it. I would remove the gas canister for safety reasons, so that way gas won't leak out and you won't have any problems and stuff when using one of these. And probably like most stoves and stuff, I imagine the first time using this, you might get a little paint smelliness, you know, so you may want to, you know, do her outside and wait a little bit. I don't know, because some stuff they do, you have to burn off a little bit of the excess paint and stuff, so you may want to do your first burn outside and before using and stuff. But yeah, simply to use it, like I showed before, this little tab here is your lock and unlock, and so that down will lock your gas into place and let your gas be ready to cook with. And then when you want to unlock your gas canister to remove it or replace it, you just push that back up. And then down here is the igniter that ignites the gas, and this is shows you what level your gas is at, your flame, your heat, to adjust your heat. I'll show you again the inside. But yeah, that's why I got this, because I had one of these before and it worked out super great. I used it mostly for an outdoor grill and stuff, and I had really good luck with it and everything, and so I got me another one. Now the other one was a different brand, I believe, of butane stove. I can't remember if it was an actual gas one or not, because it's been so long. It's been about 4 or 5 years ago since I had one. And my main purpose for this is I want another one so I can take it to go camping and stuff with. That's the only reason why I got this. It's just for when I want to go camping and I want a little gas stove to quick you know, quick boil up some water or cook me a steak or make me cheeseburgers. This is perfect. This is perfect for that, instead of the little backpacking stoves, which you only can do so much with, and they're a whole nother category. But yeah, because I like this because I can stick my cast iron skillet on it and be able to cook with it and stuff, and do whatever I need to do I can set any size pan on there. So if say I forget my my cook pans or whatever, and I want a quick frying pan or a saucepan, I can just quick go to any store that has some cooking utensils and cooking pots. I can quick go get me one, and I know I won't have any problem with trying to find a cooking frying pan or saucepan that will work with the stove. Here's what a standard kitchen. Again, this is 2.5 quarts and 10 cups. But there's how that works and how that looks and everything. Now these work really great. They're quick on boiling up water and all that stuff. I'm not gonna show any of that because it's kind of a windy day and I don't really have anything to cook or don't have the need to right now boil up anything. Maybe in a future video I'll use this to boil up and maybe make some mountain house or freeze-dried whatever. But yeah, this one I'll put the Amazon link down in the description where you can get it. It came with some butane fuel and the stove, so it was kind of like a bundle. Usually they sell the butane fuel and the stove separate, where you gotta buy the stove and then buy this separate. But with the one I got off of Amazon, it came with a few butane canisters and stuff. And what I like about these is you can get these way cheaper than usually the green bottle propane stoves. And since I had experience with one of these in the past, I went with this because I know more about butane than I do the propane ones and stuff. And they make a lot of things for these, like I showed, that little round little can thingy that you can set on top of here and turns this basically into a heater. And then they also make a little wind protector, little screen thingy that here's what it looks like. One of those things that you can put around here to block the wind from blowing out your stove and stuff, you know, a wind protector thingy. So there's a lot of options there you can get. And these, you can get them super cheap. You can get them for around $20 easy. I think without the butane, this would have been only like maybe $25.99 or $24.99, but with the butane and the stove, since I got a bundle, it was around $30 and something. But there's so many of these out there, and you can get these practically anywhere and stuff. So that's why I like these, and they're perfect for using at base camp. You know, when you're out camping and you're just setting up. You know, you go to a campground that has a little fire pit and a picnic table, and you want a little bit quicker way to boil up water than trying to do it over a campfire or something. You know, say you want to make some coffee real quick. You know, you can put your coffee percolator on here and make you some coffee, and you're good to go. And they're just basically a mini, they're just a standard like any old one burner gas stove you have in your kitchen, you know. So, and these are great for emergency situations. If you don't have any electricity and your power's out, these would be great to have around. And that's another reason why I got it, because I'm going to be using this for camping. And if in the future my gas stove went out for whatever reason and I need a gas stove, I can quick grab this and do my cooking stuff. Now, if you're going to use this indoors, I would recommend cracking a window and having a carbon monoxide detector with you at all times, on and working, so you don't get carbon monoxide poisoning. And cracking the window will help kind of vent it out if there's any fumes or anything, you know, to help make it easier so you don't get carbon monoxide poisoning. So that's what I would do, is crack a window, and simply we have a carbon monoxide detector when using this in indoors and stuff, and using this in an indoor situation and stuff. But I'm going to mostly be using this outdoors, and if I did use this indoors, I'd be using it out in my old drafty garage, where I would have plenty of ventilation if I had to cook on this and stuff when I'm around the house, and I wanted to do it indoors and had to do it indoors, I would go out to my garage and use this and stuff. But a lot of campers, no matters, they use these in their RV campers, whatever, and they have no problems. But you know, just use proper caution when using it indoors and stuff. But now my final thoughts on these: I think these are a super great stove, and from the looks of this gas one, this is the first time using this and opening it up. I say it's like built just like my other one. Now the other one I had was, I think was way more thinner aluminum cheapy, but they make these kind of thin aluminum to cut down on the cost, and as you can see, it's very basic. I think here, you know, and it's got the little rubber feet on it, but, and then here's the what the grate looks like, you know, that you put your pot on, you set your pot on. It's out there, a little warning label explaining some things. You may want to take that off when using it, but yeah, I think these are super great and stuff, and this looks like it's pretty well built. It's got a nice copper little copper gas line. I don't know if you've seen that earlier. See it right there. I don't know, yep, right there. That little, where my finger's at, little copper gas line and stuff, you know. and looks like it's super well built. I'm gonna, and from the Amazon reviews, because I looked at the reviews, it said it was a super great. Everybody seemed to have good luck with it. So as of right now, I'm gonna give it a 5 stars and 2 thumbs up, because it looks like it's well built, and I know Gas One is one of the gooder brands out there. So and that's why I went with that, because I know Gas One, they make a variety of different little gas stoves and different things, and so. And they've been around for a little while, so I'm gonna say, oh no, it looks like a pretty good stove, but the case is cheap. It's cheap thin plastic. The case here that you put in, that's just made out of paper thin plastic. So that's my only complaint about this, is the case is cheap, but obviously, if the case was a little more heavier duty plastic, this would be obviously a little more. So one thing I would recommend maybe is upgrading the case if you feel like you need to. I'm not really going to worry about it, but because if you use this case, you just want to be extra careful, because it's paper thin, can easily crack, break. So that's the only complaint I have, is the case is just a little chintzy, cheapy, and so that's my only complaint. But as far as the stove goes, hey, it's a perfect stove. Looks like it's a perfect stove. I like it. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up and full 5 stars and stuff. Now the reason why I didn't show this on and working and all that stuff, boiling up water or whatever, because they're just like any other stove. Any other standard gas stove, they don't take that long to boil up water. Usually about 5-10 minutes. You could have easily 2 cups of water easily boiled up in a matter of 5 or 3 minutes or so. And they're all around super great. I like it. I'll be definitely enjoying it this camping season, if I go camping, or just simply going out to the local state park. We have a state park near me where I can take this, and because they have charcoal grills out at the state park. But if I go out to the state park and I don't feel like trying to gather up sticks, or I don't feel like burning up charcoal and trying to make a fire on a little charcoal grill or something, and I just want to quick make something, this will be perfect for that. And then all my friends and stuff at my Bible study, we sometimes go out to the state park and have Bible study out there. They might like this, because since it's portable and stuff, and cook up a meal or something and stuff. These are great for cooking up burgers, steaks, basically anything, boiling up water, you name it. So, but yeah. But there you have it. There's a video about the Coleman, about the Gas One butane stove. Now, one thing again I would not recommend doing is leaving butane canisters inside this. I highly recommend that if you're. When you're storing this, I highly recommend not storing butane inside of it and stuff. I do not recommend that whatsoever. There you have it. There's a review of the Gas One butane cook stove. I'll give this a full 5 stars and 2 thumbs up. I like these again because they're cheap. You can get these cheaper than the propane stoves. You can get the gas cheaper than sometimes than the propane one. Again, these use butane fuel to work these. To use these, you gotta have butane fuel. They do make ones that are converted over to propane, but I just, in general, I love the butane, because you can get these butane a lot cheaper sometimes than you can these green bottle propanes and stuff. So there you have it. There's my thoughts on a Gas One butane stove and what I think and what I'm going to use it for. Again, I'm using it for camping and outdoor purposes when I want to do some outdoor cooking with a gas stove, and I don't feel like starting a fire in my grill and stuff. So mostly camping, hiking, and then in that rare event if my gas stove breaks down and I need to cook something real fast, I'll use this. But if you like this sort of content, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Comment your thoughts below. What do you think? Good video, bad video, whatever. Hope you all have a good day, and don't forget to share this video with everyone you know. And also, being that this is coming out Monday, I want to give thanks to all the veterans who gave their life out for us and died in battle in the United States of America. Monday, which is when this video will be up, is Memorial Day, and that's where we pay our respects to the fallen soldiers who died in combat for our freedom and stuff. So happy Memorial Day to everyone out there. I hope you all had a good Memorial Day weekend and a good Memorial Day holiday. And I want to say thank you to all the veterans who put their life on the lines to fight for the freedom, for the United States of America's freedom and stuff. And hope you all have a good day, and thank you for watching.